Dang, seriously? It's my 8th year making this series of planners.
So I wanted to share a little behind the scenes about the making of these books. So first, I usually try to come up with some sort of theme before I start working on it, and this year I really wasn't sure what to do. But in January, I had to put my beloved cat Cornelius to sleep. It was super sad. I really felt it in so many ways. I cherished our memories and our routines, and he also taught me so much just by being who he was in the world. And in those weird ways that grief can hit, his death honestly made me feel more alive. Anyway, I picked the animal theme. We adopted 2 new kittens into our home, Fritz Merlin and Toad. And these little guys really hit home how powerful and magical animals are in our lives. It's not just our pets, but even just seeing a certain bird can put a whole different perspective on the day, if you know what I mean. Anyway, once I've got the theme down, I usually do a little bit of a kickoff ritual. I light a bunch of candles, cast a circle, and set the intention to make something that will inspire others and to make the world a better and more magical place. Then I start drawing. At this point, I try to get the basic themes of how the pages will look and what kind of symbolism and story I want to tell alongside of it. I usually don't write the whole spell out yet, more of the headline, the general theme of the magic, and some of the correspondences and symbolism that'll go alongside it. Then I keep drawing. A lot. All of my drawings are done by hand. I sketch them all either on paper or digitally. Once they're sketched, I turn them into digital vectors, which makes them really clean and easy to work with. These days, my assistant helps me with most of this, but I do plenty of it too. And there is always a messy middle, and I freak out a little bit, but I keep going, and I know by now that it always comes together. And then I spend nearly a week getting all the calendars and dates and astrological information put into place. Then the color part is really fun. I do mostly color direction at this point, where I kind of guide the coloring process, and I am lucky enough to have talented assistants to help me complete all the coloring, of which there is a lot. Then I spend a couple of weeks editing, printing it out, going over everything very carefully. Then it goes out to 3 or 4 different editors to help me find all the typos and errors and stuff like that. It is quite a process. And of course, the cover. This takes me a couple of weeks on its own. There's always a really rough patch where I don't get it right, but somehow, by the power of magic, I get the cover going on. All in all, it takes me about 5 months to complete a planner and over 1,000 hours of work. Once I'm finished and ready to go to print, I usually do a second ritual just to finish up the work. I send it out with my intentions of making the world a better, more magical place. So I hope you enjoy the planner this year. I've heard from literally thousands of witches over 8 years that these planners can really help you stay grounded in a magical experience all year. The planner for A Magical 2025 will be available in black and white and full color versions on October 15th, 2024. You can find more information as always at coloringbookofshadows.com. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a magical day.